Hello, my name is Sir David Attenborough, but you can call me Dave. I have been paid an extraordinary amount of money to bring you my latest nature documentary. And what an adventure I have had. I have traveled the world, from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains. I have explored almost every corner of the planet and seen some of the most fascinating creatures. But nothing quite compares to those that lurk within ANFF SA. The inhabitant of these plains are the nanofats, or to give them their full name, the nanofabrication engineers. These creatures are relentless in their pursuit of making tiny holes and features in silicon, a mysterious trait, but one that they are incredibly well adapted to. Their bodies are coated in so-called personal protective equipment, while their dexterity and intelligence allows them to perform challenging tasks. They do, however, find it challenging to communicate, particularly with the outside world, often resorting to primitive sign language. Here we see the meddevers. These animals spend much of their lives hidden away making medical devices to help other animals, occasionally surfacing to seek out the ideas of other animals. Curiously, they make their partners apply and send them a series of tests, including presenting to a panel of creatures who determine their suitability. For those who are successful, the meddevers will dedicate themselves for 250 hours before moving on to another partner, leaving them with a prototype and a story of their time together. The meddevers come in two different flavors. The mechanical meddever is obsessed with 3D printing and will repeatedly iterate designs with very small changes until they are told to stop. Meanwhile, the electronic meddever will often sit entirely motionless for hours while generating complex design on a screen in a process that can take days to complete. And onto the micro-machinists. This species has adapted to its environment by developing microscopic eyesight. It spends most of its time creating tiny pieces of metal almost unobservable by the naked eye. Occasionally, one of the creatures will drop this small piece of metal and they will all drop to the floor in a ceremonial dance. It is not known whether this ceremony serves any other purpose. However, it is a spectacular show to watch. And now we see a mammal that appears to spend most of its time wishing it was a plant. This adventurous creature works tirelessly to convert sunlight into electricity as efficiently as possible. Ironically, they rarely see actual sunlight, instead choosing to spend most of its time indoors with a vast array of equipment to simulate daylight. As well as harnessing the sun, this creature appears to be building a spaceship, which it claims to be a device for material surface characterization using so-called metastable induced electron spectroscopy. However, experts are unsure of its true nature. Finally, we have the facility manager. Not much is known about what this creature does, but he appears to command at least some respect from the other creatures at ANFF SA. While his main role appears to be telling other animals what to do, he is sometimes spotted feverishly working away on a report to tell others what the animals of ANFF have been doing. Little is known about where this report goes, but it is possible that ANFF SA is just one micro-ecosystem that makes up a larger network of similar environments. An idea which is both terrifying and exciting in equal measure.